What happened?
The main man's.
Well, did you hear about Rust?
We're at war with them.
Oh my God, your gang has not told you what's happened.
Well, you're the first person that I contacted because I was looking at my text right when I woke up.
Listen, Marty, we're fucking boys. This stays between me and you. Oh, not all of it. I'll emphasize the parts that stay between me and you. All right. Your boys attacked the gun deal Russ was having at their compound, which led to Russ completely being wiped off of the face of this earth, and Seaside is now also getting fucked.
Wait. When you say my boys, do you know specifically who?
Shit. He said a couple names. I forgot specifically who it was. I know Jamal was involved and a couple of other boys.
Jamal took down Rust and Seaside at the same time?
Guys,
a couple of Seaside went down, a couple of Rust went down, and then I think whoever was involved from your side went down.
Tinder has been popping
and then the cops showed up.
Ami comes with Puspo Guril.
Okay.
Russ got fucked. When I mean fucked, I'll get into that in a second. Okay. And a couple of Seaside members apparently went down, but they got out of there, but their blood was all over the scene.
Where was the scene?
Rust compound.
That doesn't prove anything though.
I mean, when your blood is at the scene of multiple, vehicles and shit, where a gun deal happened, you're gonna get fucked. But Rust has been wiped out.
Like, what does that mean? Wiped out? What does that mean?
They're facing 6 hot charges.
6, like 6 as in like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 members are all getting a hot charge?
No.
Or like 6 each?
Separate hot charges.
9 months WO.
Oh,
so I think it was stockpiling, weapon trafficking, drug trafficking, treason, harboring a fugitive, assisting a terrorist, crazy shit.
Did we take their sprays?
Well, this is where I want to talk to you about, right?
Well, hear me out. Do you know if any gangs are going after it? Because what?
Hold on, let's take it a step at a time, okay? Step at a time.
One step at a time.
So they pretty much are all on the run. They're getting absolutely fucked. I'm not sure how much. Listen, just don't tell your boys this for now, because word's eventually going to get out, right? I'm telling you this as a friend. Don't use this to your advantage yet. Let the word get out, and then you can do whatever you and your gang decide to do. That's on you guys, right? Okay. Don't use my information to do that. Just wait for the word to get out. I'm sure it already has already, but it might have not, right?
Okay.
But listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. This is where you keep it between me and you. I let Ray know that, and before you freak out, I've already calmed him down, and I told him not to spin his emotional, biased opinions to fit a narrative, to take the information as it comes, right? Obviously, he's upset at you guys. He's upset at the fucking cops. And then he tried to be upset at, well, not try, but he was upset at Mickey because he thought Mickey was involved. At that point, I had to be the one to tell him what the fuck was going on before he heard from other people and spun his own narrative and blew things out of proportion, further fucking himself. So I did let him know that Mickey really wanted, people not to fucking pan on the south side. And he was trying to put together a shit team, SEAL team, whatever, shit team 6, SEAL team 6, whatever the fuck they were going to call it, guys. 6. To prevent that from happening. And the only reason I told him this information is 1, obviously, I trust Ray. And 2, I'm probably the best guy to calm him down and talk him out of doing dumb shit. And you know how this city goes. There's millions of shit stirrers everywhere who would have shit stirred into somehow making this entire thing about him and Mickey. And then, boom, I got another fucking massive problem on my hands.
Did he have like a feeling before, or did you just outright tell him?
He had he was trying to what about Mickey? Fucking Tony told me not to trust him. What do you think? Should I trust him? So I'm like, fuck, I gotta say something. You know what I mean?
Well, the thing is, like, respectfully, Mickey didn't, unless something happened in the 2 days I was gone, Mickey didn't really do anything, right? Like, the extent of it was... It's not about what Mickey's done, Marty. It's about the way people retain the information that they get to them to formulate their own conclusion, right? And people love to assume, right? So, for example, from my eyes, I mean, I had a bit more information than most people, right? But from my eyes, I had a meeting with Mickey, told me he's going to give you guys scars, all this crazy shit, formulate this team, all the stuff from gold panning. Every time you guys are fucking climbing motherfuckers down the south side gold panning,
He's fucking spamming on Twitter, no gold panning, and the fucking poop canals, all this crazy shit, right? So somebody who's going to retain that information and then make wild assumptions, right? They're going to formulate, oh, fuck. GG's working with Mickey and probably the cops and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you. I get you.
And the reason why apparently Dex already pressed him for it, but he said, it's all good or some shit. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, Turk leaked it to Dex, but it's whatever.
Well, I wasn't expecting the leak to come from within, but all right. But like I know you guys are already going to. I know you guys already plan on doing this, regardless whether Mickey's involved or not. But it does to the public. It doesn't matter, right? It matters the information that they receive.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Well,
okay. Wait. So, how the gun deal thing happened? Was Mickey involved in that?
No, I don't really know how. I'm gonna be honest. You gotta talk to your boys about that. I don't know how the fuck that shit went down, but that shit sounds fucking crazy.
Okay. What do you think about it? The gun deal going south and GG fucking them over.
I mean, it's part of the gang life, really. I mean, as long as there was like no snitching and setting them up involved, which I don't think is the case, it's part of the gang life.
I think there's two variables that definitely matter, and it's if they knew, right? Like whether it was happening or not in that moment. And second, if they literally were like organizing it with the cops, right? Because if they were organizing with the cops, of course, what the fuck? I don't agree with that by any means, but I don't know.
Right, there's nothing wrong with the gang hitting another gang in the middle of a gun deal. That is like some movie level shit that I personally get a hard on for.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
You know what I mean? So if your boys somehow got a hold of this information and went to go fucking hit a gun deal, I mean, you succeeded in that. I don't think there's anything. All is fair in love and war, right?
What the fuck are they doing a gun deal in the middle of their compound during the middle of a war?
Yeah, listen, there's a lot of questions, a lot of blame you can throw around. I personally don't care to do that. I only wanted to speak to you to let you know that information, and to give you my intent that I only did it to pretty much try to calm Ray down, make him focus on rebuilding his gang. I also did let him know that this is Westeros, baby. Your kingdom is ripe for the picking. At some point, somebody is going to make a move, knowing that all you motherfuckers cannot do anything about it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely true.
But like I said, if get that information from one of your boys first, and then you know what I'm saying, like don't do it based on me telling you this, because then I feel guilty about it. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I got you. And
then also, just be careful, Marty. I got a lot of love for you. And I love that you're crapping up all these gangs. I love seeing you happy. You and the gang are strong as fuck. But just be careful. Constantly trying to fuck these motherfuckers over. You know what I mean? You don't want the entire city at your back at one point.
Yeah.
You can choose your battles. Be smart about it.
Right. I completely agree, and I think I do have the same mindset as you. I just it's hard for you to get that perception clearly without being right next to me at all times. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no,
I'm not here to fucking be like, fuck everybody, I'm gonna kill you all. Like, I'm not a psychopath.
I'm to you, right? I don't assume that of you. I'm just, this is me trying to look out for you. And granted, I could be wrong, and I could be over anxious about seeing you get fucked in the ass.
Yeah. I see what you mean. But yeah, no, I'm being careful. Trust me, I'm being very careful. I've been careful since day one, So we've made it this far.
Just be careful. Take that information as don't use any information I gave you to make an action. All right, please just give me that one favor.
Okay, I promise you. I won't do anything.
And like I said, be careful. Like for me, like I'm gonna be honest with you, I was the assumption that you guys were working with the government, that being Mickey and the police force. So I was worried that if that information gets out, motherfuckers might try to label you guys as snitches and crazy shit. But like I said, I was aware that you guys were doing this before Mickey even got involved, but it doesn't matter to people who obtain the information. They will not care.
Yeah.
The fact of the matter is, at some point, he did get involved and try to create this whole shit Team 6, fucking crazy shit, right?
Yeah.
So just be careful with that.
Okay, I'll be careful. Thank you for letting me know, for real.